Hey everybody, and welcome back to Joe's Multi-Tool and Bushcraft. Today, we're going to be taking a look at, almost comparing, the Up-Eye Multi-Tool hammer with the Sulcata camping tool multi-tool. Okay, so let's take a look at the Up-Eye first. It's a nylon sheath with a nylon belt loop at the back and a button opening. Okay, so you have your hammer, your nail puller, you have a hex tool in the middle there. Now, let's take a look at what makes it a multi-tool. Now, what I like about this product is that everything is locked into place. You cannot pull anything out, okay, unless you hit the safety button at the back. Okay, so one at a time. Okay, it's locked into place now. Everything is locked into place individually and all together. So I cannot pull out another tool unless I hit the safety button. So you got your saw. Hit the safety button again. And you got your double-sided file with your flathead at the top. Locked into place. Your next is your can opener, bottle opener, and 3-position hex wrench. And it's got a little bit of serration here. Locked in. And the last tool, well, not the last tool, but the last tool within the hammer is your knife. Your dull knife. As with all these Chinese multi-tools, it always comes dull. Even the point is kind of dull. So, everything's locked into place now. I cannot close this without engaging the safety button. So, there we go. Everything's locked into place again. Now, something I just found in this tool, which is super cool, I didn't even see it in the description, is this little compartment here that's held together magnetically is a 4-bit system in here. There's 4 driver bits in there. Now, it's a bit of a pain getting them out. You have to use a pencil or something to get these suckers out. We'll close that back up. And now in the top of the hammer, you have a magnetic driver holder right there. You just put that into place, and boom. That's pretty cool. It's a little wiggly in there, but I'm sure it'll do the job if it has to. Oh yeah, you'll be able to turn that no problem. Okay, so that's your Up-Eye multi-tool hammer. Pretty unique item. Now, we're going to take a look at the Sulcata camping multi-tool. Now, it's also got a nylon sheath with a nylon belt loop, which has a button on the back. So there's a couple of different ways you can attach it. If you want to string it through some molly webbing, you can do that, or just throw a belt through it. Velcro opening. Okay. Oh. The guard just came off the axe. Oh no. It's a good thing it's not that sharp. Okay, so Sulcata sent me this free tool to check out. Very nice of them to do that. A big shout out to Sulcata. They seen the review I did on this Sulcata survival tool, which is another cool, unique item. And they sent me this tool to check out. Their Sulcata camping multi-tool. So you have your hammer, and you have a little hatchet here, which you're going to need to sharpen. Okay, you're going to need to sharpen that. I don't know how much damage it will do, but we'll still go through that, no problem. At the bottom here, you have a little lock device, which gets you to your wrench tool, your pliers, your wire cutters. Okay, and that's got just like a steel device here, so that just a little assistance. Okay, now let's take a look at the tools within this camping hammer axe. Okay, now right off the top here, there is no locking mechanism to stop you from opening this. Okay, so you got file, saw, and a flathead. Okay, no locking device. You have a 3-position hex wrench with your bottle opener. You have another, this is the actual saw. This is more of like a serrated edge, but there's your actual saw item right there, which is kind of sharp. And then you have a Phillips driver bit here, and a knife, which is very, very dull. This knife is much duller than the knife we looked at in the Up-Eye multi-tool. Super, super dull knife. Okay, now there's no locking device in here. That is one of the biggest flaws to me about this tool, is that there's no way, there's no locking device, and they're a little bit loose as well. There's a lot of give within the tool. Within each tool, there's a lot of give to them. As far as, I don't know what to think about this tool. I think maybe it might be more of a novelty item than an actual functional tool. I don't think I'd ever carry this with me. If I was, out bushcrafting, I don't think I would bring this with me. I probably wouldn't bring the Up-Eye with me either. Even if it was a camping trip, I'd always bring an actual, hatchet. With, the hatchet usually has a blunt back to it, especially a camping hatchet. So I wouldn't, this tool is kind of, I wouldn't bring it with me. I think it's neat. I think it's cool that someone designed it. Although the major flaw within this to me is that there's no locking mechanism. The tools aren't in there very securely. It's very loose, rattly. Other than that, I think it's a very unique item. But again, not something I would take with me. I would have an actual knife, an actual camp axe. Because, what are you going to chop with this? You know what I mean? You can't, first of all, it's not sharp enough that you can even feather stick with it. You might be able to chop like tiny little branches with it. Other than that, I think it's a neat novelty item. Okay, so stay tuned to the channel. We're going to be, since this was given to me for free, I'm going to be doing some giveaways now. I'm going to pay it forward. So stay tuned. I'm going to try and figure out how to give this away. some kind of, small little contest thing where I can give this away to someone. Okay, thanks for stopping by, guys. Stay tuned. There's always more to come on Joe's Multi-Tool and Bushcraft. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notifications button, and come back soon.